Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4, Episode 1, you guys. And this is the final season, they say. And boy, do they have a punch packed for us. Started off with a bang, definitely so. It's going to be real fantastic season, I can already tell you guys. Tyreek is what we would call a superhuman. Yes, he is, you guys. It's amazing the things that he can get himself out of, right? Anyway, you guys, I know my wig's not glued down today. I actually just put it on. Today is the last day that you'll be seeing the red hair or orange hair, or copper hair, whatever you want to call it, because it's too damn hot. So we gonna retire this wig for a little while and put something on that's a little lighter weight, okay? Because I'm tired of sweating. But I love the wig. I know some of you guys don't like it. It's okay. It's all right, y'all. Sometimes, sometimes you don't like them. Sometimes you do. We'll bring it back when it getting cool around here, because this bitch is hot. It's hot. But yeah, y'all didn't come here for that. You came here for the review. Let's get to it, shall we? I say I'm gonna take some time off, y'all. All the cashiers, they was like, somebody stole her truck. It's like you can hear it all throughout the store. This Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage Detroit, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Power Book 4, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? You guys, so the show opens with a lot of chaos going on, but one thing for sure, you guys, Tariq and Mel Gibson, they did get away. Of course they did. And old boy that tipped him off, did I give him a nickname? Noma's right-hand man, the one who turned on her. Oh yeah, he almost got caught because some of Noma's men, they knew about it. But you know what? He hurried up and killed him before they could tell Noma. She comes in there, she's like, what is going on in here? And he was just like, oh, they're the ones who let Mel Gibson in. Yeah, they fucked around and found out. Niggas, don't you know you ain't supposed to tell that type of information to the enemy? Woody is real mad now. He's bleeding out, but he can't even concern himself about that because them motherfuckers tried to kill his mama. And damn it, that means that Tariq has got to pay. Okay, because Didi, remember Diane, she told him that Tariq is the one that shot Monet. So they just like, listen, you need to go to the doctor. Fuck the doctor. Get off me. I gotta go find Tariq. And Noma feels the same way. Noma was just like, he knows too much about me. You guys, Tariq must be found today. She starts giving out orders. I guess this is her new team. I was just like, girl, you and these college kids, but okay. A bunch of kids and a big time drug and arms dealer. But she's trusting them. Diane's got that look that's hurt on her face. Like, what about my mommy? And Noma was like, I know you care about your mama, but this is the priority right now. Fucking Monet, okay? So Effie and Kane, child, they in the car, and Kane is all butthurt about Effie. Effie only take care of Effie. And she was just like, Kane, I know you're the ones that sent me that phone in jail. And he was like, yeah, see, this the thanks I get. Okay, bitch, you welcome. She was like, I'm just not used to people helping me. That's all. He was like, yeah, take me to the Westin. She was like, the Westin? He was just like, I'm going to go find Tariq. Okay, let me out the damn car. She's trying to tell him it's a bad idea, but hey, this is Kane you talking to. He shot at his mama. So he shows up. Oh, did I say the Westons? Is that their last name, child? Anyway, he show up over at Mel People house. Okay, here go the brother, all willy-dilly, just, nigga, do you know you in trouble? All right, you just opening the door. He opened the door. Kane, what are you doing here? Okay, Kane fixing to beat that ass because where's Mel? All right, he down there, he working old boy over, just working him over. Then here come the dad, like, wait a minute. We don't know where Mel is. Kane is like, that's not gonna work. He's still beating old boy ass. And of course, Effie can't let Kane, he ain't thinking straight. He bleeding out and shit. She come busting in the door. She was just like, they don't know where Tariq and Mel is, do you? And he was like, no, I don't. Okay, get this nigga out of my damn house. He's just like, you can't kill him, and Kane was like, you better find out where the fuck Mel is. I'm coming back. I'm killing all the spawns. So Effie, she takes him to the hood surgeon. I'm sure he's probably a med student at the school who do this kind of shit on the side, And he takes the bullet out. It's so funny how on these shows, every time the bullet come out, all of a sudden, all the pain is gone. Oh, thank you. He was just like, well, I'm real concerned about all the blood you lost. You're lucky. You know what happens to bullet victims. Yeah, nigga, I know what bullets do to people. Thank you. Ain't nobody asked you for this lecture. Can you get rid of him, please, Effie? So after old Doc leaves, Effie was just like, Kane, you gotta chill. I know you worried about your mama, but you know that bitch ain't gonna die. Okay, old mean ass bitch. Mean people don't die. God gives them a chance to live longer so that they can make people's more lives miserable. So then he thanks her for helping her. Why you always acting like you don't like me? She was just like, that's just how she made up, She's always just been Effie. Effie gotta take care of Effie. But don't read too deep into it, nigga. Always gotta be tough. But then, it looks like they get the kissing and everything. I said, I know we ain't fixing to start fucking in the middle of this. No, Kane didn't lose thought, even though Effie was down, honey. She was ready. He was like, my mama finna die. I got to go find Tariq. He gotta pay. Come on, let's go. Well, I guess. Can't let too many of these tender moments take us out of our game, right? Now, speaking of Auntie over there arguing with her two old dicks, okay? I was just like, Auntie, this is bad, okay? When your ex-husband and your ex-man both come after you, and oh yeah, you're responsible for the death of both of them, this ain't gonna be a real smooth conversation. And so they kind of laughing at the ironies and all this, like, you ended up here with us. Okay, all this shit is your fault. You the reason why this whole family fell apart. Yeah, and even Mecca was just like, yeah, and look what you did to Zeke. Like, you just wrong. She was just like, fuck you guys. You guys don't know my life. Renzo was like, hell, I don't. While I was in jail, you was up here building this empire and everything, but you wanted it for yourself. Now, I didn't tell you guys that Monet is actually on the operating table. Okay, and this is Monet, in some sort of transitional state, maybe purgatory, if you will. And she has to answer to these two men. On the operating table, things is going pretty bleak. And the doctors looked at like they working hard on her. And, she's just like, I'm not dying today. I was like, oh, yes, you are. Oh, we've been there. We know exactly what happens in these situations. You dying today, girl. You gonna come. And she was just like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I'm not going to hell with you. I said, you're not going to hell with them today. You gonna go to hell, though. Oh, I shouldn't say that, huh? I don't have a hell to put anybody in. But if I was a betting woman. So, yeah, they trying to tell her how she don't give a fuck about her family. She done got the kids all mixed up in all this mess. Everything was for her. Telling her the truth. But you know what? Today, Monet don't want to hear it. I'm not dying today. I'm not dying today. We see the doctors on the operating table, sounding like she flatlining out. Okay, and then she starts bleeding out there, just like, I can't go today. You don't get to hurt our kids anymore. Jumping over to Diane and Drew, they on the case. And Drew is just like, man, this is bad fucking news. This is bad news. Because if Tariq go and tell mama what happens when she wake up, then it's going to be a problem. We got to kill mama. We got to kill Tariq. We got to kill somebody. And she was just like, no, this is our mother. This is our mother, Tariq. Of course, Diane has a change of heart. Drew is trying to get it through her thick skull. She's the reason why you in trouble. She's the reason why Gordo's dead. But forget about all that. She killed Poppy. And she was just like, I know she did. He was just like, listen, well, we got to get to Tariq and we got to kill him, because if he make it to Monet first when she wake up and he tell her what we had planned, then we all good as dead. Now they doing all this arguing. They in the dorm room that Diane has with Becky. Just happens to be with Becky is still, it's just foolishness, you guys. But Becca comes in the door, and Diane was like, we've got some bad news, Becca. It looks like Mel Gibson, he's in trouble. All right, your brother's in trouble, and we need you to come with us because we got to go find them. She was like, oh, let me call my family. Nope, we ain't got time for the family. Come on, let's go. I said, Becca, you is a fucking fool if you go with that girl. I don't know what is wrong with Becca. But Becca's always been the rebel. So they go and get in the car, and they driving trying to find where Tariq and Mel Gibson are. Diane gets a phone call. And I'm figuring it's the hospital. They're letting her know that the mama done took a turn for the worse, okay? Auntie is in trouble. Oh, my God, Drew, we have to go to the hospital. He was like, what? We ain't going to no fucking hospital. We got a job to do. We got to go find Tariq and Mel, okay? She was just like, our mother is in trouble. She took a turn for the worse. We have to go there now. He's like, bitch, if you want to go, you get your ass out this car and take a taxi. She was like, you know what? You ain't shit, ain't never was shit, ain't never been shit, not going to be shit, okay? And Becca's like, what's going on? She's like, oh, my mom's in the hospital, girl. But don't worry, Drew gonna take care of you. I was just like, Becca, that was your best chance right there getting out the car. You better get your ass out the car with her, Drew looking all stupid and everything. And Becca's looking like, oh yeah, Yeah, it's bad news. It's bad news, girl. And now Drew is driving Miss Beck. Now let's jump on over to the dynamic duo that is Mel Gibson and Tariq. Superman, shall we call him? Yeah, they got away clean, and nobody's been hit or anything. Mel was like, I think I hit one of them motherfuckers. Tariq was like, I can't believe it. That sneak bitch Effie. She gave him up. Mel don't know what to do. Now what, Tariq? He's just like, I don't know. I didn't plan for a war. Okay, but he know one thing. He got a whole bunch of fucking guns somewhere. That's where they going. So they go to the public storage, you guys, and they go in there, and all of a sudden, Tariq, you guys didn't know, not only is he a college person, but he is a gun expert. He's able to put together these huge ass guns that he done hid away, that he done stole from Noma. He's just putting them together while he's trying to come up with a plan. Tariq was like, you know what? All she care about is her damn daughter. So we gonna go get her daughter. He was like, what? Are you crazy, Tariq? I'm sure she has a whole army of people around her. Oh, but they don't know nothing about no Mel Gibson and Superman, baby. We is on our way. 2 college kids against a whole fucking team. That's nothing for the likes of a Tariq St. Patrick. So I guess Tariq's plan is we gonna go kidnap her. And if you got a better plan than that, I sure would like to hear it. Do you, Mel? Nope, Mel doesn't. Okay, well, this is the plan then. So now, armed with all they big, beautiful guns, they on their way. He tries to tell Tariq again, we are outgunned and outmanned, when they see that, the girl is in the truck. All these people are around them. They done made it to the hangar, by the way. She's about to get flued out. So yeah, we're not going to be able to just go up to her and open the door and be like, ma'am, would you please follow us? Yeah, that plan's not going to work. So now time for plan B. In the meantime, Nona's daughter is a spoiled, rich brat bitch like you would expect her to be, okay? When she gets on this plane, there better be a nail tech on there. And the guy was like, well, your mom asked for this plane like at the last minute. So, of course, she don't want to hear that. She just rolls up the window while he's talking. And then she puts on this special edition of noise and vision canceling Beats by Dre. And, she can't be bothered. So, Tariq's plan, did I tell you guys? It's just to shoot the bitch out the car. All right. So, they jump out when the car comes driving by, they decide they're going to start shooting. And of course the SUV is bulletproof, because why wouldn't it be, Tariq? You so stupid. But it don't matter, the damn truck got away, but Tariq was able to take out all Noma's men. All her men at the hangar. Superman, I keep trying to tell y'all. I said, Noma, girl, you're going to have to sit down and have a meeting with what's left of your staff, because, girl, what you paying these people for? If that damn truck wasn't bulletproof, everybody would have been dead, including your daughter. So I guess Noma, she was keeping a good eye on all this going down, making sure that her baby make it here, but she pissed. What the fuck was that? They almost got her, okay? She's so pissed. Everybody out my house right now. Out. Okay, everybody leave, but old Rico Suave. I said, nigga, I know you ain't trying to... Child, this man, he was just like, Noma, I need you to calm down. It's too much blood that has been shed. You are too exposed. Okay? And so she just sitting there listening to him, and then he was just like, oh, I got this bitch where I want her. He's just like, so let me help you. If you do, I promise that I will take care of it all for you. And this nigga tries to bring her hand up to his face to kiss. I was like, nigga, I know you ain't trying to... Are you trying to strong dick her? And I mean that literally. Are you really trying to the romantic angle for a woman that ain't never looked at you that way? I said, boy, men are something else. Honey, she bring that hand out of here. She just slapped the fire out of his mouth. She was like, nigga, what the fuck? You don't get you and your hard dick out of my way. I was like, you was more than scratch that neck. Talking about Mecca wasn't here for you, but I am here. She was just like, I don't give a fuck where you are. Fuck Mecca and you. Please go do what I said and stop sitting up here kissing on my fucking hand. And then all of a sudden, here come the daughter. They done got her safely to Noma. And of course, Noma, this is her Achilles heel, obviously, her daughter. She come running up to her. What the fuck, Mom? First you tell me that I got to get out of the state, and now they bring me to you? Everybody's just been rushing me around, and she had things to do. And Noma's just like, I'm so sorry. You had to come here, You didn't see anything that happened? No, because she had on the special edition vision and noise canceling Beats by Dre I told y'all about. No, all I know is that everybody's just been rushing me around, you know, and she's tired of this. Noma was just like, you know, I just need to make sure that you're okay. You know, what they did to your father. She was like, yes, I know. And if Dad knew what was happening to me, he would be really upset. She can't wait till she turned 21 so she can get her fucking trust fund and get the fuck out. Yeah, and Noma's daughter ain't got time, y'all. She want to go shopping. Shit. You know, Noma's just like, you need to concentrate on school. And I'm just like, Noma, are you really sitting here arguing with your damn spoiled ass brat daughter right now with all this going on? It's time for you to show that girl who's boss around there. I said, oh, this daughter is going to get on our nerves. And hell, if the daughter get away from that mama and Tariq get in her ear good enough, because you know he also has a way with the ladies. You know what? That girl might turn on her mama. But anyway, back to Tariq. Well, that didn't work. I was like, you think? Shit. It was stupid to begin with, okay? Do you have any money anywhere? Well, no, he ain't got no money. Well, maybe Davis will help. Before they can even figure out if they should call Davis, you know, Mel gets a call and he answers it and he can just hear a whole bunch of noise in the background. But he can hear his sister's voice, you know, and she's talking to somebody. And then Drew comes on the phone. I know you hear that. Okay, you want your sister alive, you better meet me at Pier 9. And you make sure Tariq is with you because I'm killing him. Oh, yeah, Drew. I mean, not that you needed to say it, but I mean, it always sounds better when you say it out loud, huh, Drew? Drew is stupid. So, of course, now Mel is all, I gotta get to my sister. And, you know, Tariq was like, wait a minute, Mel. That might be a setup. He don't give a fuck. His sister's in trouble. He gotta go. You coming with me? Nope, Tariq not coming with him. Tariq is like, let me talk to Davis, see what we can do. And he's like, I'm going to Pier 90 and I'm getting my sister. So Tariq calls Davis, and baby Davis is busy right now. Not with just one woman, but with two. Okay, they about to get in the shower. They about to get busy. But then Davis notices that his phone is ringing. Okay, all ladies, it's just going to be a minute and then I'll come and take care of both of you. All right, so he answers the phone and Tariq was just like, Davis, I need some help, you know. Davis was like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I ain't your lawyer no more. I ain't a lawyer, period, actually. You know, the bar sent me a letter and they told me, you know, it's been some shit with my license and everything. So even though it is a temporary problem, yeah, I can't help you right now. You know, Tree was like, but the least you can do is have my back. And Davis was like, this is me having your back. Good day, Tariq. Okay, got two coochies waiting for him in the shower. Now back to Drew. Drew is driving Miss Becky. And Miss Becky feel like some shit is off. And so she was just like, you know what, maybe I need to call my brother. He's like, no, don't you call your brother. And she was just like, what you mean I can't call my brother? Don't give me that phone. So he reaching in the back seat. Oh, he trying to get the phone. And she trying to keep the phone from him. And next thing you know, she pull out some pepper spray and she spray him. Oh! I was like, you is a hard stone killer, and you mean to tell me you didn't let this girl pepper spray you? Now she done jumped out the car and took off running. We at the hangar already, so she running through the hangar, and then we see Mel. He driving through the hangar. He looking for her. She looking for him. Not the hangar, the pier. She looking for him. He looking for her. Okay, and then he finally see her running, so he stops the car. I was just like, Mel, you still need a little training in Hood 101. But yeah, he stops the car and he gets out and runs to her. Oh my God, are you okay? She was like, yes. And he was like, where, Drew? I said, you don't hear that fucking car skidding around in the background? I'd be willing to bet that is Drew looking for her. So then they get enough sense to run back to the car. And they get in the car and Drew pulls up on him. And it's about to be bad because he got him blocked. All right. And he got his gun trained on us. Nigga, what is we waiting for? All right. And then next thing you know, the damn car gets clotheslined by the side. What happened? Well, I'm sure that's Tariq. Tariq saves the day. And now Tariq is fussing with Drew. You know, what is your mom going to find out when I tell her everything that you and Dee Dee did? When he lets her in on the plan. Well, Drew already knows that. That's why he was trying to kill everybody. And you better hope that I don't tell Kane too. Yeah, Drew knows that his days is numbered as far as his family is concerned. And Mel and Tariq, they leave together. And, well, Drew messed that up too. So Mel takes Becky on back home. All right. And as soon as they get to the door, you know, the dad snatched the door open. You know, oh my God, Becca, you know, gives her a hug. Then he looks at Mel and he lets him know, by no uncertain terms is you to bring your jungle bunny ass back up in here. You let them niggas turn you into a white nigga. And he don't appreciate it. So get the fuck on. You not welcome here no more. And you know what Mel is discussing? You racist bastard. Okay? You're not my family anymore. That's all right. We don't want you around here anyway. You over there with them drug dealing ass niggas gone some fucking where. So now Mel is so hurt. Even though Becca did try to take up for him, but the daddy won't hear it. Now back to Auntie. You guys is looking real bleak. And she's looking at the operating table and she was just like, oh my God, you guys got to do something. And she turns around and the two dicks are gone. Now we have Zeke. I was wondering when he was going to show up. And he over there sitting there looking. She, oh my God, my baby. He was just like, hey, your mom. You know you was wrong the whole time. She, I'm so sorry. You know, he was just like, you should have just left me in North Carolina. She was like, baby, I'm sorry. I thought you was going to be a real rich NBA player. We was going to be rich and didn't have to do any of this shit anymore. He was just like, you die today, mama. And she was like, please let me do right by my kids. I mean, I know I didn't do you right, but let me do right by the other ones that's left. He was just like, oh, it ain't up to me. And I was just like, well, who's it up to? Because if it ain't up to you three that done came out here and stressed the lady out while she fighting for her life on the table, then what? Okay? And she was just like, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I was just like, well, Monet, it's just between you and the big man upstairs. Let's see who lets you out. Now, back to David. So I'm assuming that his threesome is over, and now he's handling whatever business he needs to handle. It looked like it's in fucking the middle of the night, but I mean, I guess these matters can't wait. He's on the phone. He's like, what is this about, you know, me being involved and why they take my license and yada, yada, yada. You know, some heads gonna roll down there. But then all of a sudden he can't talk no more. You know what? I gotta go. I'm gonna call you back. I was like, what? He gets off the phone and I was like, oh, some trouble is headed this way. And sure enough, in walks old Noma and jilted lover boy. And of course they want to know where Tariq is. And Davis was just like, I don't know where he is. And even if I did know, I wasn't going to tell you. Okay, attorney-client privilege. And she was just like, there's $100,000 bounty on both of their heads each. Okay, you going to let us know, you know, that money will be yours. And he was like, lady, as much as it hurts my heart, you know, as much as it hurts my heart, I don't want your fucking money. Okay, I said, I know that left a bad taste in his mouth. Now, you guys go on, have a nice day. And Noma just walks out. Bitch, when you gonna be tough with some people, not tough with the others? That's why your operation falling apart. Girl, you inconsistent. Girl, you supposed to just be killing everybody. Whoever ain't helping you, you supposed to put your name out there that you killing everybody that don't help. So now, you know, Davis, now that they done came to his house and shit, you know, he don't play that shit. So he calls Tariq and he gonna help him out. You know, thanks to Davis, I knew you'd help me. He was like, listen, they got $100,000 on your head and on Mel Gibson's head, okay, each. So you better be careful out there. You got some money? And he was just like, yeah, I got a place where I can get to some money. We'll get to that money and you need to get the fuck out of town. All right, be careful. That's the best that Davis can do for him. So that is the new plan, you know, but Tariq is feeling pretty bad. You know, he telling Mel how he's sorry. You know, he hate that he got him into all of this, even though Mel was the one that made the decision. Quite clearly, this is what he wanted. But, you know, Tariq is feeling pretty bad about it all. Tariq was all like, you know, I just hate that we're in this life. You know, just imagine what if we would have just been regular college students. I said, oh, you mean the life that your father was trying to make you have? And you were so upset with him and listening to Kanan that you killed your own daddy? You mean to tell me you having regrets about that now? You could have been a college student, a trust fund baby like the rest of them. Oh, poor Tariq. Tariq, shut the fuck up. Mel was just like, you know what, fuck what happened before. You're the only family that I got. Okay, my daddy called you jungle bunnies and niggas and everything, and he don't want me to come around anymore, so it don't matter anymore. Wherever you go, I go. Okay, Tommy 2.0. So he tells Mel, we getting the fuck out of all of this. He was like, fucking right we are. So these two is really, they like this now, y'all, like this. Now back to Auntie. So I guess Zeke must have forgave her, or he put in a good word with the good Lord and all. And you know what she pulled through, but she's in a coma. And so Diane, she's there with him, and then Drew calls her. So she steps off to the side and she tells Drew, listen, mama is okay. She's in a coma, but she's going to be all right. Okay. We need to let this whole thing go. And Drew's like, damn it, Diane, you go on and you get a pillow and you smother her. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong? What is wrong with Drew? This nigga want her to smother the mama. Oh yeah, we won't have any more problems except for that little murder charge that Diane would get. Nigga, you come down here and smother this bitch if you want to. What the hell you telling me to smother her for? She was just like, we need to let it go. I said, Diane, hang up with that fool. He acting like a damn crackhead. You come do it, Terminator. The fuck? Now, jumping over to extremely annoying. Yes, she's back, you guys. Well, not really. Well, we'll see. But Nephew Jr. is trying to convince her that they need to pick this case up. And she was just like, I'm not listening to anything that came from Overly Dedicated. You know, he got the jump drive. It got all the shit on the St. Patrick's and all. Listen, none of that shit is probably even true. That nigga was real crooked. Like, I'm not putting my whole everything on him. This is the reason why I'm real frustrated and mad and extremely annoying now, because of all of that shit. So I guess now Nephew Jr. got to take everything in his own hands. He take one last chance at trying to convince her, and she tell him in Spanish, okay, nigga, that means I mean business. This shit is over. So now Nephew Jr., he don't know what to do. He's sitting down having a cup of coffee with his mama, okay, bouncing the ideas off of her. And of course, she don't know what he's talking about. I mean, this is just regular old federal agent cop talk. Until he mentions the St. Patrick's. She's like, St. Patrick's? Oh, no, Nephew Jr., you can't, even though that's her son. No, Nephew Jr., you can't do that, okay? That family is nothing but trouble. You gonna get hurt. You see what they did to your auntie? That's exactly why he gotta do this. Relax, Mom, I got this. I said famous last words. Now, the plan that Tariq and Mel had was to go get this bag of money that's at the school. Okay, and even though Mel was trying to convince Tariq that was a bad plan because everybody is going to be having their eyes on the school, I mean, that would be a pretty a no-brainer. So maybe we shouldn't go there, but that's the only money that they got access to. Okay, no matter how tough it is. So while they walking on campus, you know, LSK, she's upstairs on the rooftop. And she sees them, you know, hey, y'all, you know, and they say some rude shit to her. Y'all nigga, fuck y'all then, okay? That still don't mean she gonna turn their back on them when the police is coming, Nephew Jr. Nephew Jr. comes and he just was like, hey, have you guys seen Tariq? And he asked some innocent blonde girl, and she was about to say something. And LSK was like, blonde girl, don't you be giving information about a black man to a cop. He was just like, how you know I'm a cop? She was like, because I know how y'all look. You smell the same, like pee. For police. So when Nephew Jr. walk away, she tell old white girl, you can't just be telling cops anything. You know, the girl's just like, I want to be tough like you. You have to teach me. Okay. LSK just can't be bothered. Anyway, she sees Effie and Kane walking. So she goes up to Effie, hey girl, you know, I don't know what's going on. You know, is Tariq okay? You know, the police was here asking for him and everything, and I didn't tell him that he was here. Kane was like, he's here. Okay, that's all he needed to know. Come on, Effie. She was like, oh, rude ass nigga, we still in the middle of a conversation. So then Kane, because he's so cocky and knows that he has Tariq in the palm of his hands, he text messages Noma. That's right, you guys. Hey, Noma, I got Tariq here at the school. You might as well come on down here and give me my fucking money. I haven't killed him yet. However, I'm pretty much about to do that. I was just like, what is wrong with you? Do we need to put you in the same hood 101 as Mel? Like, why would you tell her that? Nigga, not until you got the damn X's on his eyes, you looking right at him. That's when you should have told Noma. When the nigga had a bullet through his head or his chest or a whole bunch of bullets. Anyway, Noma, because, you know, why not make it a fair chase? She calls all of the murderers in the area. Text messages them all. Picture of Mel, picture of Tariq. Yeah, $100,000 bounty on each of these people if you guys can find them, okay? Sends it out to all the murderers that she know. Some bitch with it. That don't mean nothing to honey. We got white folks, Asian girls, you know, crazy looking black people, just everybody. We all fixing to go get Tariq. Okay, public enemy number one. And then I started thinking about it as all the murderers were heading that way. I was just like, $100,000 is kind of low for a person or people that know every single thing about this woman's operation. I kind of be offended. I mean, bitch, I don't get out of bed to murder nobody for less than $1 million. It ain't nothing for this lady. But you know what? It's inflation. People need their money and shit, you know, so they go on out and they try to find them. Anyways, as Effie and Kane are looking for Tariq, she has a sudden change of heart. Still can't let her boy go down like this. So she texts him, they out here to get you. Okay, they know you at the school. You better be careful. So, you know, now Tariq is like, shit. Everybody is here. You know, he don't know what to do. Mel was like, let's make a run for it. Yeah, we gonna make a run for it. They got the money and everything. So now they just need to get the hell up off of the campus. But then all of a sudden, here come Nephew Jr. And he got questions about his green card for the Okinke family. Okay, and Tariq was like, really? You up here talking about some fucking Okinke family and green cards, and I'm up here running for my life? Tariq said he don't know nothing about it. That's when old Nephew Jr. give him a little bit more. You know, we need to know about the ties with Noma, her whole operation and everything. We know that you was involved. And I'm Nephew Jr. Cop Valdez. Maybe the name should sound familiar to you, Angela Valdez. Tariq was just like, you're Angela Valdez's nephew? Yep, he sure is. Mel's like, who is that? That was my dad's old bitch. And Nephew was like, I got the jump drive from Overly Dedicated. I got all the shit right here. Again, he's gonna have to go and sit down in the hood class that Mel and Kane is. We gonna put Nephew Jr. in there too. Boy, you about to die. See, you know, it's this big old shootout and shit. And then once the bullets stop flying, Tariq and Mel is still alive. They got Nephew Jr. down there on the ground. And Noma's men again taken out. So now Tariq has a better plan. He calls Noma on FaceTime. Bring, bring, boom, 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 bring, 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 boom, 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 bring. Oh, that's a Microsoft Teams sound. But anyway, she answered the phone and Tariq was just like, well, Noma, today's not your day, but you know, I just want to let you know that the feds are on you. I've got a fed here right now. Okay. I could shoot him and kill him and get rid of a whole bunch of shit, take them off of you, okay? Tariq is smart enough to know that if he really had something, that he would have arrested Tariq. The fact that he didn't have the police behind him or anything, that let Tariq know that this nigga was doing some shit off on his own tangent. So listen, what you want me to do? I can take care of it right now. He need a truce. And you know, Noma, she gonna agree to a truce temporarily, just until she can get Tariq where she wants him. Okay, old jilted lover boy was just like, Noma, you cannot do all this. You are risking everything. Just like, no, I want him dead. Okay, he tried to come at my daughter. So he needs to die. But it's a truce for now. But once she get him where she want him, she gonna kill him, everything he love. But Tariq got a plan. Okay, he tell Mill to go on about his business. So he put his prints on the gun. Maybe y'all explain that to me because I wasn't sure why he did that. I was just like, why are you taking the rap for this man? I mean, it was clear he was doing his own thing. You know, he takes the jump drive. He then shoots Nephew Jr. I said, damn, Nephew Jr. I mean, you didn't even make it off the first episode. So then Mel calls the police. Okay, part of the plan. Hey, there was some guy I saw. I didn't make out the face, but he has a gun. I've heard gunshots. Somebody needs to come quick. Now, Effie and Kane are still looking for Mel and Tariq. So they get a text message from Noma telling them to stand down, and Kane was just like, what? Stand down, bitch, fuck you. She tried to kill my mama. Okay, the one that done treated me real bad the whole time, but you know, I can't figure out if I love her or hate her. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna go down. He gonna act like he ain't seen the text. He started walking and he's like, there go that motherfucker right there. You know, so now there's a chase. He gonna chase Tariq and Mel. So, you know, as Tariq is running away from Kane, you know, he has a quick thinking. You know, Tariq is real quick thinking. He calls Drew, hey, you better get your brother off of me before I tell him what you and Diane planned for your mom and everybody. Okay, do you want that? No, because Drew knows that his brother ain't got no damn sense. And even though his own mama can't stand him, Drew was just like, you better fucking not. And I was just like, Drew, that's the best you got? This man is running for his life and you telling him that he better not say something about what you and Diane had planned. Now, why wouldn't he do that? See, that's what I'm saying. Nigga, go back to art school. Look, your boyfriend, oh, you can't even do that. One is dead and the other one is gone to play NBA basketball like your brother was supposed to do, huh? Brother, cousin. Poor Drew. Tariq tells him, you know what? You meet me at the damn South parking lot if you want everything to go well. Okay? So now everybody is running. Back at the hospital, Diane, she's the only one who cares about her mama right now. Okay, brothers is out there fucking up the plans left and right. And, you know, she asked the nurse, is my mom gonna make it? Well, you know what? That's not for me to say. Okay. And so the nurse walks out and she's like, Mom, it's okay. I'm here with you. And that's all that Monet needed to hear. Because next thing you know, her hand starts moving. Nurse, I need somebody. My mom is waking up. Of course she is. Mean bitches don't die. Now back to the boys. So everybody's running to this south parking lot, remember? And next thing we know, we see the police are there, and Mel is talking to the police, telling them what he saw, okay? And Kane and Effie walk up, and Drew walk up at the same time, and Drew was just like, hey, mom is woke up. We need to go to the hospital. You know, Diane said that Tariq was not the one who shot mom. And Kane was like, nigga, you lying. All of a sudden, he didn't shoot mom. She told me with her own fucking mouth that she saw him shoot her. Because you know what? She can keep her eye trained on the bullets. Hell, Diane needs to get a job with the feds herself with that skill. Drew was like, she said she made a mistake and that's that. You know, Kane was like, all right, well, and you know, for now, I'm going to go on and go with it. But you better believe I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I said, oh, yeah, Kane definitely is. For now, though, they can't worry about it. Got to get over to the hospital and see their mama. So they go to the hospital, you know. And Diane tells Drew, you know, it's over now. He was just like, you know what, Diane, I'm never going to forget that you left me hanging. She was just like, Drew, you have to let it go. It's over now. When Kane walks up, she was just like, Tariq didn't shoot mom. I made a mistake and that's that. So, you know, Diane, she's just the end all be all for all of this. Whatever she says goes. Kane's still looking like whatever. So Monet, you know, auntie over there, I love y'all. Okay, they was like, we love you too. Do you know who did this shit? And nope, they don't know who it is. She was like, well, you guys need to find out. I said, girl, how about you stop giving orders and just be a mother for just a few minutes? So Tariq and Mel, well, damn it, that plan didn't work either. But you know what? At the end of the days, they're still alive. And that's all that matters. Hey, they don't know what they're going to do about this. I was like, maybe you need to make a call to Tommy. Because, honey, you was out of options. Then suddenly the tone changes and we see a church, it looks like. And we see old Michael Ealy, who's notorious for playing some old off-balance character and shit. So you already know Michael Ealy he ain't really right in the head, okay? He probably got a vendetta too. You know, he got to come after somebody. He's talking to the priest. He's confessing. And from what I can gather, you know, he's in extreme pain because his wife, dear Denise, was killed. Okay, he ain't quite got over that. The priest was like, don't you think you need to take some time off to heal? And he was like, nope. Because I'm crazy and I want to make the streets a safer place. Okay, that's a dangerous thing to be. But damn it, it don't matter to him. All right. And then as confirmation, as he is walking out of the church, you know, this woman comes in and she's crying. Oh, Detective Ealy. I don't know what his name was. Detective Ealy, you know, I need to tell you that I need your help. You know, my son, he was the cop. You know, he was killed. And they're saying that something went bad, but I know it's because he was investigating the St. Patrick family. They killed my sister and now they killed my son. I just need your help. And he was just like, oh, that's okay, ma'am. Don't you worry. Detective Ealy, I think it was Detective Carter. Detective Carter was just like, don't you worry your pretty little head. Because he got a whole bunch of bullets and he don't know what to do with them. You know what? He might as well go after Tariq. Okay, don't you worry about it. Detective Ealy Carter got it. And that is the first episode. A lot of drama. And that, folks, was the first episode. Promises to be a whole bunch more bullshit for the next, what? They usually do 10 episodes. It's 8 or 10 episodes, right? Yeah, you guys, we're in for a ride, but I'm here for it. How'd you guys enjoy the first episode? I'm gonna get on off of here. You guys make sure that you thumbs up this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Roxanne. The channel is itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom part. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.